And since this is set in the 90s and the music is so integral to the series, what was one of your favorite 90s music cues?
My favorite '90s music cue. It's got to be, and I think it's almost like an inside joke amongst the cast. It's got to be Genie in a Bottle. There's a scene that you'll see, and we spent hours listening to Genie in a Bottle because you'll see it when you watch the show.
You know every take,
but we know so. Oh my God, I know every word to Genie in a Bottle.
Aaliyah, Destiny's Child, Britney Spears. I'm like, wait, there's one. Everything by the 112, like 112. They're so incredible. I'm like, only you, Cupid, all those songs.
I understand. I have to tell you a story about 112 at some point. We'll get it done.
I love them. That album was on repeat the whole time we were filming.
I loved when they played Nine Inch Nails, frankly, for the third era of the storytelling, because I saw Nine Inch Nails play at the Fox Theater in Atlanta, and they ripped it. Actually, before Marilyn Manson was successful, Marilyn Manson opened for Nine Inch Nails, and I just remember thinking, I wish they'd get off stage. Where's Trent Reznor? And then they blew up, and then I thought that's hilarious. But yeah, there was so much going on back then. Beyonce and Jay-Z collabed.
Yeah.
That was when the birth of that happened. Yeah, it's amazing.
That's just yesterday, and they're like, no, dear.
Trent Reznor, Beyonce, pick your poison.
Exactly.
I don't even know how to single out like one song. I was listening to a lot of Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
A lot of Michael Jackson.
That era especially.
Especially the 90s, when he was doing all the award show. His award show performance, I think it was at the MTV Awards when he did like a medley of all of his music. It was definitely MJ for me. Every time period, like from the late 80s, to the early 2000s, Michael Jackson on everything.
Oh man, I don't know. The 90s was actually my favorite music. 80s and 90s were my favorite music era.
It's a good era.
Prince is my favorite performer. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to say a favorite. It was just great to be in it. It was great to be part of it because it was just these eras are just phenomenal.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting because I feel like the music I listen to is not the music Luke would listen to. And like in my day-to-day, I listen to a lot of 90s rap. But I don't think Luke would. He's more like Beach Boys, I don't know, like some sort of like country blues guy. So honestly, Lexi, Sadie, and I created like a very long playlist of just like shuffling through stuff, like Toxic, Britney Spears. That one made more than a few appearances.
I'm about to say you should put that on Spotify. It'd be fun.
Oh, that would be a really good idea.
My favorite musical discovery, because I did listen to a lot of Y2K. I think I went back to a lot of Alanis Morissette.
Oh, of course.
Jagged Little Pill. So I listened to a lot of that. I also watched a lot of TV, and I'm still working my way through X-Files. I got really into X-Files, so that was really fun.
Just you wait.
I know. I gotta watch more, and I heard they're bringing it back. So.
I love some girly pop music, Nelly Furtado. Is that in Y2K? No, it's more 2010s, I would say. But like Christina Aguilera, I love.
I heard about the Genie in the Bottle experiment.
You're in for a treat. Everyone is in for a treat. But I also love Linkin Park and Blink-182. My dad is super big on rock music, so I grew up listening to that. And Parker's more of a rock girl, so it was super fun to tap into that side of myself.
And besides the obvious, besides the NSYNC of it all, tell me about some of your favorite musical hits of the 90s.
Oh my gosh, well, Spice Girls was a big thing for us, especially my husband. He was obsessed. And then I loved Silverchair and Offspring were also my type of music when I went to high school. But it was fun because the 90s was the most eclectic decade, starting with hip-hop explosion into Seattle grunge into Hanson and Spice Girls, and it was rock, country, huge, Latin music with Santana. It was all over the place, but it was just hit after hit after hit, and it just really melded pop music together.